Teachers, staff, students, and our honored guests, welcome to the Indian Head School Veterans Day Remembrance Ceremony. First, we'd like to introduce our honored guests. So as I say your name, if you could stand. Sergeant McLaughlin. Sergeant Green. Sergeant Davis. Sergeant Griffin. Nope. Sergeant Cabral. Specialist Holohan. Staff Sergeant Ramirez. Sergeant Crick. Sergeant Strait. Our older veterans. Sergeant Miller. Specialist Fonseca. Corporal Cunha. And a special thanks to Matt Olson, Dave Andrews, and Jim Lance for our help to organize getting our veterans here today. We thank you very much for that, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please rise while Student Council leads us in the Pledge of Allegiance. If everybody could stand. Please remain standing for the national anthem, followed by a moment of silence to remember our veterans who have served and still serve our country today.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, in the home of the brave.
Eyes on me. All eyes on me. I see your eyes, I know your ears are listening. We have some important thoughts we want to share today, so I'd like everybody to listen carefully. Each year we set aside one national day to remember those who gave so much. Veterans Day, originally called Armistice Day, was set aside following the end of World War I. The date was chosen because the treaty to end the war was signed in November, the 11th month, the 11th day, and went into effect at 11 a.m. Although all our other holidays are combined with weekends, Veterans Day is always remembered on November 11th due to the significance of the signing of the treaty. Former U.S. Congress Representative Randy Nerdbauer stated, While only one day of the year is dedicated solely to honoring our veterans, Americans must never forget the sacrifices that many of our fellow countrymen have made to defend our country and protect our freedoms. Former Governor of New Hampshire, Judd Gregg, stated, "The veterans of our military services have put their lives on the line to protect the freedoms that we enjoy. They have dedicated their lives to their country and deserve to be recognized for their commitment." And former U.S. Representative Charles Rangel stated, "Honoring the sacrifices many have made for our country in the name of freedom and democracy is the very foundation of Veterans Day." On this Veterans Day, let us remember the service of our veterans, and let us renew our national promise to fulfill our sacred obligations to our veterans and their families who have sacrificed so much that we can live free. Those words were stated by former U.S. Representative Dan Lipinski. Today there is, and perhaps there always will be, conflict in the world. But the United States fortunately enjoys peace and freedom. Like other things of great value, this security did not come cheaply. Part of the cost has already been paid by Americans who answered the call to military duty when their country needed them. They served in 12 wars, from the Revolution to the Iraq War, earning the special distinction, veteran. But another part of freedom's cost must continue to be paid long after the guns have been silenced. This debt is owed to our American veterans. Some need their country's help, even as their country once needed theirs, to readjust, to recover, to overcome hardships of age and infirmity. Most ask nothing in repayment of their sacrifices. Let us continue to help those veterans in need with the greatest possible compassion and efficiency. And to the rest, since they ask no special help, we can best pay tribute this day by recognizing what they have achieved and joining them in the resolve to keep America strong and free. Today, the Indian Head School teachers, staff, and students would like to take a few moments to stop, reflect, and appreciate the sacrifices that these men and women have made to continue our freedoms and liberties. Our greatness in the world is due to your service. Thank you for all that you've done for us and all of you. We have a song that we would like to sing, so if everybody could stand. This is for you, from our kids.
So this is just our little way of saying thank you to you guys. This is called the Veterans March.
Mrs. DeSantis' class. Banner, could you come up?
And Mrs. class, can you stand up? And then Ms. Maynard's class, come on up. Ms. Maynard's class, stand up. Ms. Maynard's Cross's class. Cross's class, stand up. Ready? One.
The Coast Guard helped keep the water safe.
Scanlon's class, stand up.
The Marine Corps helped protect the seas. The Navy protects our seas.
Thank you very much. They've been learning about the different that's all grade 4. If you would like to come down.
Where's my read? Gotta let everyone else guys.
This is kind of like Wheel of Fortune here. See if we can get the letters in the right order. This came out awesome. All right, grade 4 has a little saying, few things here. I'm going to give this to you, and then when you're done, you pass it to your friend, okay? And then you pass it to your friend. Okay?
Very strong, brave, and smart. Every day helping our country.
Thank you for serving our country. Excellent fighters for our country.
Risking their lives for America.
All hail to veterans.
Never forget our heroes. Special people who are made to protect us and keep us safe. Dedicated to our country. All of us appreciate your service.
You take good care of all of us, and we are grateful.
That was awesome. Great job, guys. You can either, why don't you have a seat, or you're going to follow Mrs. Hughes. Izzy, you want to come up? And you want to tell them a little bit about what's been going on with Student Council, what you guys have been doing?
Hi, I'm Izzy God. I am a member of Student Council. The Student Council would like to thank you for all of your donations for care packages to send to the troops. We collected so many items for the troops, and we are sure that they will love it.
And up here on the stage, you can see all the things that the kids have collected to send off to the troops overseas. So, our kids, thank you very much, everybody. Give yourselves a round of applause. That concludes our Veterans Day Remembrance. The students and staff at the Indian Head School would like to thank each and every one of you for your service to our great nation. But before we leave, they would like to come up and say thank you. So